What does it take to be a superhero? The answer to this should be obvious. It's the willingness to put whatever abilities you have to good use and do the next right thing when the opportunity arises, regardless of how bad the odds may seem. This can mean a lot of different things depending on the scenario. But in most comic book media, this takes the form of putting your life on the line to fight the bad guys, whilst keeping civilians safe at all costs. This is an easy concept for anyone except Zack Snyder to get right.
Are you so dense?
Hello, all my C-words. You can call me Zero Dark Zodiac, because that's my name. Welcome to my first video, which I'm sure will turn out to be fantastic. I'm here to explore one of the action scenes in Man of Steel, and explain why it's a prime example of how not to do an action scene. And, more importantly, why it's a prime example of how to make Superman into the worst superhero that's ever existed.
I should probably go and figure out how a stone brought my boyfriend back in someone else's body.
Okay, maybe there's a few exceptions. There's a lot to talk about in terms of how much Man of Steel fucks up on almost every level, but most of that can be discussed by YouTubers more talented than I am.
You're not going to lay down, or?
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and criticize this. I don't care
It's a massive
that
problem.
I don't care that Clark thinks that because his dad told him not to, that he would save him anyway.
Craig,
I mean, look
who
how
is-
upset he is.
Like, I know this is an adaptation argument, but fuck me, why?
I mean, I'm
It is one of those
exclusively
side
arguing from this own I don't believe for a second that Clark would have let him die. Don't fucking
Yeah, that's
care.
Dad.
Yeah, the scene would be way
This
better if he
is-
actually saved him and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" and Clark's just like, "Well, I got to deal with this now."
We're here today to focus on the Smallville battle, because this is the only scene I need to prove my overall point, that Clark in this film isn't a hero. The Metropolis battle also helps this point significantly, but that's a discussion for another time. The main thing I'll be doing in this video is going through this entire battle chronologically and breaking down, well, everything. I intend to point out every issue I notice, from tiny nitpicks to catastrophic fuck-ups. Basically, if you don't like long-form media analysis, then this video is not going to be a fun time for you. Once that's done, I'll talk about Clark as a character and how everything I've pointed out across my analysis has managed to prove my point. This part should be significantly shorter and less complicated than the breakdown section of the video, which is good because it means less work for me. After that will be the end of the video, and we can't get to that point without first starting the video, so let's do that, shall we?
Now then, let's begin.